What's going on, guys? HK Titan here with another balloons video. And first things first, as always, I hope you guys are having an amazing day. So today's video, we're going to be continuing along with our Balloons Tower Defense 6 walkthrough slash playthrough slash guide. And for today's guide, we're going to be jumping onto Carved Impoppable mode. So for this mode, we will have our monkey knowledge turned off, and we will be using Hero as our Quincy. Of course, the only reason I have my monkey knowledge off, that way no matter what level you are or how much monkey knowledge you have unlocked, you're going to be able to turn on your monkey knowledge and make easy work of this Impoppable mode. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump straight into it. Alright, there we go, perfect. Now, I'm going to be giving you guys a little bit of a different strat for this time. Of course, we are going to be starting off pretty much the same exact way that we normally do. I'm going to be dropping our Quincy right here because he's going to have a very large hit radius where he's actually going to be able to pop the balloons. And then I'm going to be placing our Ninja and our Alchemist right here. One thing I am going to be doing slightly different than what I usually do is I am going to speed run all the way till round, I think, 39. And then I'm going to go ahead and bring you guys back on round 39. So sit back, relax, and then I'm going to go ahead and see you guys at round 39. Alright guys, it is round 38 and I'm going to go ahead and bring you guys back because now we officially have our balloon jitsu up and now we need to start placing down our banana farms. So the thing that we're going to be doing this time is we're just going to be placing down 3 banana farms before we actually start to upgrade them. So once we have enough money to afford a second banana farm, we're going to go ahead and grab it, and then we're going to grab our third banana farm here in just 1 second. Of course, our balloon jitsu ninja with our Quincy is going to be able to easily take care of round 40 with no issues. Awesome. The next thing that we want to go for is we want to go for one more banana farm. I want this space right here, so we're going to go ahead and leave this space cleared. Of course, you just have to remember to keep track of your bananas and remember to upgrade your banana farms as you start progressing through. Alright, so first thing that we're doing is we're going to buy valuable bananas for all of our banana farms. That we get that little bit of extra income. Following all of that, let's see, longer life bananas and valuable bananas. So one thing I would like to know is if you guys prefer me talking from round 1 to round 40, or if you guys like this sped up part. If you guys need a little bit of a recap, we started off with Quincy. Following Quincy, we went ahead and upgraded our Ninja up to a 201. Once we had our Quincy upgrade to a 201, we went ahead and placed down our Alchemist. Once we had our Alchemist placed down, we went ahead and upgraded our Ninja to a 301. And then once we had our Ninja up to a 301, we went ahead and upgraded our Alchemist to a 200. That way our Ninja could pop leads. And then we went ahead, got our Balloon Jitsu, and then upgraded our Alchemist up to a tier 4. So let's go ahead and buy our monkey banks. I kind of lost track of how much money we had there, but no worries. We just have to remember that both of these banks are going to gain money at pretty much the same rate. And then the next thing that we're going to be going for is we're going to be going for our third monkey bank. So the strategy that I've chosen to go with for this map is we're going to be going for a avatar themed guide here. I'm going to go for the sun avatar with Perma Spikes, because of course the Perma Spikes is really good once you start getting to the late game, and then the sun avatar, of course, is such a good tower by itself. So that's why I've chosen to go ahead and go with those two towers specifically. And then we're going to go ahead and add probably a Crossbowmaster in the mix as well. Of course, the Crossbowmaster is pretty much up to you guys if you want to go with the Crossbowmaster or something else. Of course, we're going to be able to afford all of the towers that I'm talking about because the Sun Avatar is only tier 3. It's not super expensive. Alright, there we go. Perfect. And then we're going to go ahead and upgrade Knockback first. Then we're going to go ahead and upgrade to tier 2 as well. I'm not going to be buying Ultra Vision to save us a little bit of money here because we're going to end up going with a couple of monkey villages, which I'm going to go ahead and buy right now because these upgrades here are kind of expensive. So we're going to go ahead and go with the double village strat here. I just want to get that knockback first thing because, of course, the knockback does help, especially when we start getting it into the higher rounds. All right, next thing we're going to go for is we're going to go for monkey business, and we should be able to afford that relatively soon. Let's go ahead and check our banks. We have 5,349 in there, so we're nowhere close to being able to collect. There is our first monkey business on both of our towers. Let's go ahead and buy monkey commerce on this one. Then we'll buy monkey commerce on this one as well. Then we can go ahead and check out our super monkey, and now laser blast is only going to cost us 2,400, opposed to the I think it was like 26 or 2,800 that it would have cost before. Alright, and then there's our laser blast. We'll go ahead and buy plasma blast as well. Another reason why I chose to go with the monkey village, the monkey villages here is, of course, we don't need to worry about spending money on ultra vision because it's kind of going to be a waste. The main thing that we wanted was just the knockback that the bottom pathway gives us. Alright, and we should be able to afford plasma blast here in just 1 second. Let's check our banks. We have 4,780. We have $4,845 in our banks right now, so we should be able to collect that relatively soon. There's our plasma blast. The next thing that we're going to be going for is, of course, our sun avatar, and it's only 2,100 since we got the monkey banks. It's not going to cost. I think it's 2,600 if you don't have the banks attached to it, so we're going to save quite a bit of money right there, which is exactly why I chose to go with the 2 monkey villages. Then, of course, our Quincy is level 10 now. We do have the Aerostorm just in case any balloons make it a little bit too far. And then we also do have the Alchemist with the Balloon Jitsu here on top of that. Alright, let's go ahead. We can go ahead and collect all here in just 1 second. I'm not going to worry about the fact that this one isn't maxed out yet. We're just going to go ahead and collect all on this. So that way we can go ahead and afford our Sun Avatar on round 60. And now we are officially chilling, my dudes. Next thing that we're going to go for is we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves a radar scanner. That way our Super Monkey can go ahead and hit camo balloons. And then next thing that we want to do is we just want to grab jungle drums as well to go ahead and give our Super Monkey a little bit of a buff. Following this, the next thing that we want to go for is we're going to go ahead and go for our Perma Spikes. We're going to go ahead and place our Perma Spikes up here. That way we have a little bit of security blanket at the very end, and we don't need to worry about any balloons slipping through. I accidentally bought the wrong upgrade path, no worries. So I'll just go ahead and grab this. We'll go for a faster production, and then we'll go ahead and go for a 025. Alright, perfect. And then remember, guys, we are going to have to throw an Alchemist on top of the Spike Factory so it can pop lead balloons. But we don't really need to worry about that until we start getting up into the until round 90 plus. Alright, perfect. We don't need to worry about buying primary training yet because, of course, like I said, I'm personally going to go for the Crossbowmaster. So once we go for the Crossbowmaster, I'll go ahead and go for the tier 4. Then, of course, we are going to grab Monkey Intelligence Bureau as well because I have my Monkey Knowledge turned off. The Sun Avatar cannot pop purple balloons. So to kind of help out our Sun Avatar in dealing with the purple balloons, I am going to be buying the MIB once we start getting into the later rounds as well. But of course, we still do have Quincy and we have Balloon Jitsu, and they can more than handle all of the rounds up until the point where we need the Sun Avatar to start popping purple balloons. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at our banks. Our banks are chilling. No need to collect those. Let's go ahead and upgrade to even faster production with long life spikes. And then we'll go ahead and save up for the MIB. That way we can go ahead and have that extra popping power now. Once we have enough money in our banks, aka we have 21k in our banks, we'll go ahead and collect that. And then that's when we should be able to start, or we should start needing Perma Spikes. But for the most part, our Sun avatar is going to be able to deal with all of these balloons with no issues. Alright, and again guys, I would like to hear a little bit of feedback on if you guys like me skipping to round 39, because if you guys have watched quite a few of my guides up until now, you guys pretty much have the rhythm of what I go for. I go for Ninja, I go for Alchemist, and then I go for the Hero as well. If at any point we end up changing that up, I'm going to go ahead and I'll go ahead and show you guys what I do from round 1 until round 40, but because I've done these guides so many times, I'm pretty sure you guys have a rough feel of how I do things. Alright, and we should be able to afford our monkey intelligence bureau here in just 1 second. And then again guys, just feel free to leave me the feedback if you guys like me talking from round 1 to round 40, or if you guys prefer me to speed things up. I'm trying to save you guys a little bit of time, because I do know that some of my videos are like anywhere between 20 to 30 minutes long. So if I cut out the round 1 to round 40, it should save you guys just a little bit of time. Alright, perfect. Next thing that we're going to be doing is we're going to be paying attention to our banks. Our banks are still chilling. Once we get to the point where we have Perma Spikes down, I'll go ahead and fast forward all the way until round 98. But we are going to be going for an engineer as well. So there's actually quite a bit to do, even though we only have 28 rounds left. We're going to end up collecting our banana farms here in just 1 second. And then, of course, we're going to go ahead and we are going to be able to afford a Crossbowmaster as well. Then on top of that, we also have to buy the engineer. So there's actually quite a bit of stuff that we actually have to do here. Let's go ahead and buy deadly spikes. Perfect. Let's go ahead and collect all in our banks. We have 23,000, so we're absolutely chilling right now. We need 36,000 for Perma Spikes, so of course we have a lot of money that we still need to save up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and fast forward until we have enough money to afford our Perma Spike, and I will see you guys in like 30 seconds. Alright guys, it is officially round 78 and we can almost afford to buy our Perma Spikes. There we go, perfect. Now that we have our Perma Spikes, next thing that we want to go for is we want to go for an Alchemist. We don't need to do anything too fancy. We're just going to buy ourselves an Alchemist, upgrade him to a 200. That way our Perma Spike can go ahead and pop lead balloons. Perfect. Next thing that we want to go for is, of course, we are going to be going for our Crossbowmaster as well. And remember guys, if you struggle with any rounds or you get a little bit nervous, feel free to pop Quincy's Aerostorm at any given point in time, and it will help you guys out a lot. Alright, let's go ahead and upgrade to primary training and then primary mentoring. Following this, we're going to go ahead and grab our Dart Monkey. Then we're going to throw our Dart Monkey right next, as close as we can get him to these two towers here. There we go. This should work perfectly. Awesome. So the first thing that we're going to go for is we're going to go ahead and upgrade our crossbow or our Dart Monkey up to a very quick shot. So like it's so. And let's check out our banks. We're still chilling in our banks. We really don't have a lot of money in there, but we do have our Perma Spike with our Alchemist, so we're setting extremely well so far. Alright, and then once we can afford our Crossbowmaster, which is another 30,000, but don't worry guys, we are going to be able to have enough money in our banks to be able to afford that really quick, like in a hurry. And then once we get our Crossbowmaster, that's when we'll buy our Engineer. So I'm going to go ahead and do another fast forward bit here. The one thing I will say is make sure that you guys are paying attention to your banks, because once you have enough money to, or once your banks are maxed out, go ahead and collect those. And then once I can afford the Crossbowmaster again, I will go ahead and bring you guys back. So I will see you guys in another 45 seconds. Alright guys, it is round 86, and if you guys are paying attention, we can officially collect our monkey banks, and then now we can go ahead and buy our Crossbowmaster. And if you can see, the radius of our Crossbowmaster is absolutely massive, which is exactly why I chose to go with the Crossbowmaster here. If you guys were paying attention as well, you could see that this alchemist was actually buffing the Crossbowmaster the entire time. So in order to make sure that the Crossbowmaster and the ninja are getting the buff, I'm going to go ahead and buy faster throwing on this alchemist down here. And now we can officially go for our engineer. So with our engineer, we're just going to go ahead and place our engineer up here, and then we're going to go ahead and upgrade him all the way to a tier 4. It's going to cost us 16,200. But if you guys are paying attention, no worries, guys. It's not going to be any, or it's just really not going to be too much for us to be able to afford our overclock. There we go, and perfect. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and upgrade to stronger stimulant. Of course, that way our Perma Spikes is staying buffed, and hopefully we get a little bit of extra attack speed going on in the back there. Alright, and then, like I said, we're going to buy Stronger Stimulant here in just 1 second. And then once we have Stronger Stimulant, I'm going to go ahead and fast forward all the way until round 98. If you guys would like to, feel free to use any of these abilities if you feel like you want to use them. But we shouldn't need the abilities until we get to round 98 or 99. And even then, we really shouldn't need to use the overclock because we do have the Perma Spike in the very back. So, one last time, I will see you guys at round 98. Alright boys, and it is officially round 98. Let's go ahead and collect all on this, and then we'll go ahead and sell all of our banks. So if you guys have any extra towers that you guys would like to buy, you have $71,000 to work with. We're going to go ahead and overclock our sun avatar right now on round 98. And then we're going to go ahead and overclock it on round 99, and then overclock it one more time on round 100. But as you guys can see, we have a lot of money left over to work with, so you guys could go ahead and buy yourself another tier 5. It really doesn't matter what you guys go with, because the main composition of this strategy is just to go for the Sun Avatar, Crossbowmaster, and Perma Spikes. And as you can see, the Perma Spikes are getting a little bit of a workout, especially round 95 gave us a little bit of a workout, and then of course we're gonna get a little bit of a workout on round 98 and 99 as well. Which is exactly why I chose to go with the Sun, or the Perma Spikes, as well as the Sun Avatar. Alright, so on this round, we're going to go ahead and activate all of the abilities that we have. So as soon as he gets within range of our Quincy, we're going to go ahead and pop Quincy's ability. Then we're going to go ahead and overclock our Sun Avatar as well. So let's go ahead and overclock our Sun Avatar. Let's go ahead and hit our Quincy. And we should be good to go. The Perma Spikes are going to do a little bit of damage to the bad balloon here, probably popping it. Perfect. And then we'll finish off those 2 DDT balloons. So we'll go ahead and activate Aerostorm ability once we pop these ZOMGs. And then finish it off by overclocking our Sun Avatar. So it was a very, very simple strategy. We just went with the Crossbowmaster, we went with Balloon Jitsu, and then of course we went with the Perma Spike and Sun Avatar as well. But anyways, guys, that's going to do it for today's video. Again, please feel free to leave me some feedback in the description, or in the comments below. Let me know what you think of me doing a little bit more fast forward bits, especially with the early game. But anyways, guys, you already know what time it is. I hope you guys have the most amazing day. of your lives. And I will see you guys in the next one.